pick Oscar Valdez to beat?
Champ, that is actually Bill Haney. So we gotta take that.
That's my guy.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
of course. That's my guy.
Our
Tell
guy
him I
as well.
appreciate him for calling in.
Well, he hears you. He hears you. So I'll do you the solid and let you say it yourself. Bill, what's up? I got somebody want to say hello.
Hey. What's happening?
The man, go for
Bill,
it.
man. Hey, Bill, man. I had to come in here and ride. You feel me? I can't go for this. They talking all the smack. You know, they got Shakur talking all the smack, saying he the GOAT and all this, but I got to see it myself against the man, you know what I mean? Got to see it against the undisputed champion of the world. So I appreciate you for calling in and giving us your time.
All right, brother. Well, thanks. Go ahead, Bill.
Hey. Once, let me say this first and foremost when I come on. Do we got an echo or are we cool? Shout out to the Boxing Voice, the voice of the streets, the voice of the people, the platform that you can come on and answer the tough questions, you dig? And like I said, we don't make statements, you know what I mean, and then go hide somewhere, you know? I told you the shit before it got started. You can say that shit in the ring, you can say that, but when are you gonna talk to the people that need the call? You see what I'm saying? You got everybody going through the chat. You got this shit happened the last time and nothing happened. I went and talked to Bob Arum. Bob Arum ain't said shit. I ain't got no call from nobody, right? But y'all all saying all this shit. So what happens next? I knocked on Bob Arum's door and I told Bob Arum, what's happening? What's happening with the 4-5? What's the money? You see what I'm saying? So you can't just come out and just say it. You said that the last time. You said a motherfucker talking crazy. Well, I thought a motherfucker was talking crazy when they had all the belts and said that the division is on lock.
What you think happens next? Do you think that Bob revisits it after May 20th or?
Listen, I already asked him. I asked him already. You know what I'm saying? Now, what they got to do, he got to come out and say he talked to them, right? And then let us know. Listen, if you put something on the table for all the last 4-5 guys that you had, then you put it on the table. You see what I'm saying? And while I'm reading the rules of the shit, it says 70-30. That's what the rules say, right? So the only thing that I can go on is what I'm reading on a hypothetical. I can only read on a hypothetical book, but 70-30 of what? If there's no money on the table, then how do what do you do? What's 30% of what? What's 70% of what? You see what I'm saying? But if you're not calling my phone, if Bob Arum, we're over here on this side, then he's just talking to y'all.
So yesterday,
I said he's speaking to the fans.
I was gonna say yesterday, Shakur kind of gave his scenario where he would like that fight and how much he would like it. He said, yeah, he would want Devin next. He smokes him. He said anywhere. He said Las Vegas. Give me how you envision that in terms of where, when, and how you make that fight. Do you have a location in mind where you would want that? Do you have a month in mind where you would want that?
Well, the earth is our turf. We believe in Allah. We don't fear nothing. You see what I'm saying? So that part of it, I leave that up to Devin and then, whoever that's promoting the fight, right? To find the best venue, the best location to make it happen. But, I didn't hear all this when Ryan said he was next. I didn't hear all this when Tank said he was next. I hear a lot of it when they said Shakur said that he's next. But like I said, really, the business, you gotta make the phone calls that you need to make. The people need to say what they're supposed to say. Other than that, you know what I mean? I just think it's a publicity stunt.
So do you like the position that you guys are in? Because obviously this is the last fight on the contract. If Shakur really wants you, he has to not only, contact Bob, let him know that he wants that fight to try and make it, which has to, force Bob to make you guys a significant offer to stay on Top Rank with all those belts. So You do like the position you're in, though, as a team, no?
Oh, absolutely. You know, we love the position that we're in because that means that it's big fights, it's great fights on the horizon. That's the position that we want to be in. You know what I mean? But like I said, is that we're available. I'm the one that said something to Bob. I know that. I said it to Bob, right? Bob said that it wasn't nothing on the table. And then
So, oh, I'm
I think
sorry.
Bob came out. I think Bob came out and then said something else about 140 and offering Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. You see what I'm saying? So I've heard what Bob has said in public. Privately, he ain't said about Shakur nothing. Zero.
So Bill, obviously being the A side, Shakur can't send you a contract. He don't got no belt. He's not the mandatory as of yet. You know, so it would be you having to get with Bob to send Shakur an offer because you want to shut him up. Or am I wrong on that? How that would take place?
Well, the money would come. The money comes from ESPN, right? We need to know what would the money be that's on the table, right? And then you know what the split is, right? And then us not being with Top Rank means that we then are able to go to another network and get the money, right? And then put the offer on the table for Shakur. How can we put an offer on the table for Shakur with Bob Arum if Bob Arum is the one that's getting the money from ESPN? You got to say, okay, listen, go get the money from Eddie, go get the money from Dazn, go get the money from PBC. It's cool, Bill. You go get the money.
So basically you're saying while you're with Bob Arum, even though you're the A side, the offer has to come through Bob Arum. Now, once this fight with Loma's done and you're a free agent, you're entitled to consider Bob's offer, take that to rival promoters and see do they want to match it?
No, absolutely. Absolutely. You're able to go and then make the offer to Bob Arum and Top Rank. Bob Arum, Top Rank, and Shakur. Right now, you said come over here, right? Everyone said come over to Top Rank because Top Rank would pay for the fight. The ESPN would pay for the fight. So now you're saying is go get the money from somewhere else for him. Okay, well, we gonna let us finish this fight.
Think that Shakur and his side would take that 30% as the WBC mandatory. You know, it is a 70-30 split. When the champion is defending against his mandatory, do you think that his side will take that, and would you guys be willing to take less than that 70-30 split?
Um, you know, you got to see what the money is. You know what I'm saying? You got to see what the money is, and for all intent purposes, we've always been we had to always follow the rules or do less than, right? We've done everything to be in this position. So, I mean, shit, we got to just wait and see. We got to see what it is.
Bill, has the tables turned? I mean, you know, you guys coined the phrase and made it pretty popular that everyone says everything except let's fight. You got Shakur saying not only let's fight, but that he smokes Devin. Yeah, so like you got somebody knocking on the door now.
But also, listen, I told you before, it was a publicity stunt because nothing happened after that. He talked on the internet and he said something. He said something before and he's saying something now and ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. If you said A side, now you said what Danny just said. Would you be willing to take less? Would you be willing to do this? Would you be willing to do that? Well, what happened to the last opponents, right? What happened to them? What did you do? What did you do to say that everybody else ran? Right? Hold his feet to the fire. Have him do the same thing that he did
Bill,
with all
talking
the
to
rest
your
of the
mic.
opponents. I said, have him do everything that he did with the last opponents that he said ran. If he's serious, Don't just talk in the media. Don't you? You got a team. Put your team together and have them do what they need to do. Just like I said before.
So essentially, you want him to go to James Prince and, have them make a formal offer or formally ask Bob Arum to approach you for the fight?
Talk about it, man. Talk about the fight. And talk about what's on the table. Talk about that you want the fight behind the scenes as well as you want it in front. I said I asked Bob. I already told him. I said, what's happening with this fourth fight, Shakur, right? The fourth fight and Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor, winner. What's on the table? Regis Prograis, what's on the table?
I mean, for you as the manager, priority has to be Ryan and Tank winner because it's the more lucrative and commercially bigger fight, right? Like, this is your first time your son's going to be on pay-per-view. Those guys are allegedly doing the biggest fight at 135, 36, whatever. Ideally, as a manager, not as a trainer, not as the father, you would want to match Devin with the biggest money fighter in Tank Ryan winner, correct?
Man, all of them guys are the same to me. You know what I'm saying? All of them. All of them the same to me. We take it as it comes. You know what I'm saying? We've heard each one of them then said they wanted to fight Devin. Each one of them then said next. I said, behind the scenes, nobody is talking.
Well, Bill, what did you think of Shakur's performance, and do you think the headlines are correct? If you just Google search Shakur Stevenson's, tap the news tab, and it will say, dominated, put the division on notice. Do you think he put the division on notice and dominated?
Well, I mean, that was one thing that they said when he made the announcement that he was putting the division on notice, right? He put on a great performance against a guy that he was supposed to do that with. I didn't expect anything less than having a great performance with the guy who just did what he was supposed to do,
And can you specifically address the fact that he being Shakur said he doesn't know why Devin would say that Devin doesn't have any power, that he's never hurt anyone, that he's never gotten the better of Shakur, that, he's going to smoke him too.
Okay. So, do you believe that Devin has never got the better of Shakur, that Shakur has always got the better of Devin? And let everybody know if that's what they believe, that press 1 in the chat. And then if he's lying about that, he's lying about everything, press 2 in the chat.
So to be clear, you're asking us and the audience a question. I asked you, to comment on that. You're saying, if we believe that Devin did not get off in sparring ever with Shakur, press 1. And if we believe that that's a lie, that means everything else is a lie, press 2. Well, right now I got 3 ones, another one. But people can be doing this just to tease you. They're not going to do the 2. They haven't. Okay, there goes 1, 2.
Yeah, but
okay, no. Okay, just do the poll. Do a poll. Do we believe that Devin has never got out on Shakur? That's the poll, right? And then the second one is, if Shakur is lying about that, can we believe him about anything else? If he's lying about that, is he lying about everything else? Or is he just selective in his lies? That's what I'm saying. So can you make the poll for me?
Well, I won't lie, Coach. You done made your own poll. The chat is full of 1s and 2s right now. It's nothing but 1s and 2s. But listen, I won't keep you long. I just wanted to get those specific questions. Obviously, he's making it sound like he wants it next. I guess for the people. Oh, I'm sorry.
Listen, what I'm saying is, make it out the name and then do it so I can see the percentage. Because I want to see the percentage of people that believe that he's telling the truth, or or is it just bullshit?
No worries. I can do that. It is going to take a few seconds, and then we got to give them time to vote. But I'll do it and send you the results without a doubt.
All right, please do, brother. Please do, brother. I appreciate you. And you know what I'm saying? You know I'm gonna show up, Ness. I'm in the gym. I'm working. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to show you these abs until the 20th. But salam alaikum, rahmatullah, wa barakatuh. Ramadan has been amazing for us and our family. Man, you see the skin? You see the skin? Clear, clear.
Well, Bill, man, we appreciate you. Go ahead and give out any social media. Let them know where to follow, parents, the partners, and thank you as always.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Ness, for that. Listen, to anyone that wants to be a part of a great organization, it's called. Sorry about that, Ness. You hear me? Ness, you hear me?
I hear you, Bill.
No, no. Okay, listen. And thank you once again for anyone that wants to be a part of a great organization. That we stress the helping to make the transition for parent to partner. It's parenttopartner.com. And please, by all means, come check us out, see what we're doing. And that's all we're doing, man. Is trying to strengthen the bond between families. Break that wedge that sometimes divides a kid when he's becoming an adult, and just keeping the family united. That's our goal. And one of my goals as a parent is to always publicly as well as privately have my son's back, do the thing that you're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, each and every time. And that's handling, tough positions that as a partner. I had to tell I'm doing this gym shit, but I'm always looking. But it's my job to come on, even though people don't necessarily like the fact that you hear from me so much about Devin. But just if you don't like it, still respect it. You know what I'm saying? That's my son. I love him to death, and I'm always gonna show up for him. Parent2partner.com.
All
All
right,
right,
Bill, man,
Bill.
we appreciate you. Thank you for coming on. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Haney, always answering the questions. Thank you. So we'll do that poll. Let's see. What was that poll exactly, Danny?
The poll was.
The poll was. We're going to end this one at 871 votes. And it was, does Bob Arum offer Devin Haney a new fight contract to face Shakur Stevenson next? 49% believe yes, Bob will make an offer. 20 believe no, Top Rank loves the marinate fights. 22 believes Devin is moving up in their opinion. 8% believe Devin will re-sign with Matchroom once again. The new poll is, do you believe what? Do
you believe
Mm-hmm.
that Shakur always got the best of Devin in sparring?
Mm-hmm.
And then he said yes. And then it was no, it's cap. And what he said, can't believe everything else.
Yeah, if that's a lie, everything else is a lie.
Correct. Shout out to everybody super chatting in. We will get to those in uno segundo. Give us just a bit.
Yeah. So, do you believe Shakur Stevenson always got the best of Devin Haney in sparring? Yes. Was the first answer what? Yes, what? Yes, I believe he did. Oops. I believe he did. And then the next one was no. Was no.
He's lying.
He's lying. So he's lying about.
Might be too long.
It is.
Of course it is.
But that's what he wanted. He's lying about that, so he's lying about everything. I think that's not possible.
It might be too long. Might just have to keep it to, uh, you know, yes, yes, I believe it. No, he's lying. Actually, interesting to see what the people think. Cause at first it was all ones, but then we definitely got a good mix of twos. Do you remember the last super chat you left off on?
Refresh what you see there.
Leonard Sterling says, "Good
That's
show.
the last one we didn't get to.
Good show. Haney Shamuda 140, best for him in my opinion. Is it's Shields versus Gabriel's June 3rd on Dazn. Do you know if Green gets Cruz Dazn fight next?"
Well. It's been ordered. They got some time. I was gonna do a show on it, but y'all like hitting me up right now, trying to cock block.
$5 super chat. Street Clothes Sports says, "Wasn't impressed with Shakur fight. Shakur giving me WWF YouTube vibes." The fuck? Daddy's Home $5 super chat says, "Send Shakur the contract. Y'all saying everything, but let's fight now that Shakur is up there calling y'all name out." Gary Pryor $10 says, "All Bill has to say is we want Shakur next, and it will shut down all this other mess." And then Robert Cassidy $5 super chat said, "We need Devin to fight here in Oakland. Every time you talk about it, I get excited. Bill, let's make it happen."
Word.
And if you want to call in, voice your opinion, y'all know the number to call, 425-569-5241. Press 1 time. We are available on Discord and Twitter Spaces also. And if you are tuned in, make sure to give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you get notified that we'll be live today. Probably we might do an Untitled, maybe. I don't know. We definitely doing a 12 o'clock show. You know what I'm saying? So definitely help us reach that goal. We on the road to 1 million. Let's get it. Who we got next, though?
Do we do a just no? Because it's like, what if I think he didn't get off, but I don't think he lying about anything?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just keep it to no. Or you can make a third one. No, and I'm calling cap on everything else. You get what I'm saying? That way it can distinguish the people who do think everything else is cap and the people that think just that part is cap, you know?
So no, but cap on everything else?
No, and I'm calling cap on everything else. And that poll will be out momentarily. 861 of you tuned in.
Well, all we going to get is everything. You don't fit else. So we got, do you believe Shakur Stevenson always got the best of Devin Haney in sparring? Yes, I believe he did. Second option, he's lying about this and everything. No, I'm calling cap on everything. Same shit, right?
What are you doing? Yeah. How the fuck you put the same shit twice?
No, I mean, because I already had that second one. The one I read first, I already had it.
You said it didn't fit, so you said you were going to keep it to only no.
No, I was saying, should we give? Because I could say.
Look, this is what you do. Keep
hear
the
me
first
out,
one.
brother.
No, just keep the first one, right? Keep the one, no, I'm calling cap on everything else. And then just have, no, I'm calling cap on this.
On what? Because it's a two-parter.
That he got the best in sparring. Because I could think you got the best. I could think that he's lying about that, but not lying about everything else. Or I could think that he's lying about that and everything else. It's real simple, bro.
All right. So you want to know I'm calling cap on everything else, and what else was your other option?
Read me the second and third one again.
First one is, yes, I believe he did.
Okay.
Second one is, he's lying about this and everything.
And then the third?
No, I'm calling cap on everything.
So, change the third to no. I don't think he got the best of him in sparring. You know what I'm saying? Because the second is this and everything.
All right.
Appreciate it, Pound for Pound King. Appreciate it against the ropes with Dose. Thomas Davis, we see you. Giovanni.
So only
we
3
see
options,
you.
right?
Only
So we
3
could go ahead.
options.
All right, we made it public.
Let's
we going back to the phone
go.
lines that are lit. We got Al in the Bay. What up?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What up?
Yeah, that Shakur stoppage was pretty dope, but Pandora getting knocked out is just that took the whole weekend for me. Like that knockout, I had to rewind about 4 times to actually believe it, because he knocked him out on his feet and then he dropped him with the 1-2 to make sure he was done for. I think Shakur get the best of him at 135, but I think they fight multiple times. One at 135, one at 40, and probably at 154 if they get all the way up there. I believe that if Devin Haney stays at 135 for the rest of the year, I think that Shakur could fight him. But if Bob Aaron don't believe it and don't send a contract, then the fight ain't gonna get made, no matter how bad Shakur wants that fight. So you pretty much got to push Bob to get that fight, you know. Even though Shakur's the underdog, not underdog, but you know, he will be the underdog of that fight. He'll be the B side. So even though it's the B side, you know. Papa Haney was kind of like, you know, Bob, you know, like,
Al in the Bay,
champ,
you breaking
cutting
up.
out,
You
yeah.
breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Trice, what up? Trice. Going once in the 419. 2 times. All right. What's up?
Yo.
What's up? Checkmate.
Yeah. Hey, man, hey. First of all, I'd like to say, with Bill Haney, I love what he's doing with that. I love what he's doing with Devin and for him as a father and son duo. Can't take nothing away from that. Very inspirational. But I will have to say that I don't like the negativity that Bill bring, you know, starting this unnecessary drama to try to build a hype for fights that's not currently on the docket. You know, I've seen Bill when he's going on certain podcasts, especially when he went on the Rise. Everything was cool, and all of a sudden, the negativity starts flowing nowhere. The lies, this and that. You know, I've posted something to you, Nat, to show that Tank has called out Devin multiple times. You said he never called him out. Bill said he never called him out, and that's just not the fact.
Brother,
So people
brother.
Yes, sir. Yes.
A call out without a contract is not a call out. A call out without an email, without at least an email with terms, that's not a call out.
No.
Man, get your ass out of here, man.
Call out is a call out, okay?
All right. Yo, so in that case, AJ called out Deontay Wilder all the time then. All the time.
You call and say your time is up before I get my statement out.
Your time is ticking. It is ticking.
Listen. The thing is, a call out is a call out. Don't give me y'all hold this bullshit. Oh, it's a contract when it comes to Tank. There's never.
Nah, what about when it comes to Wilder?
Let me finish.
What about when it comes to Wilder?
If somebody calls
You just a Tank
out,
sexual. This
call
show
out.
ain't about Tank, man. Get the fuck out of here. Go find one of those channels. They only talk about one dude every day, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about your favorite fighter and your fucking feelings, bro. Like, we want to talk about Devin and Shakur. You forcing Tank into this shit, man.
You or something else? Because you constantly talk
Nah,
over me,
I
sir.
don't like people that lie. I don't like people that lie, so I talk over you.
How am I lying,
Because
sir?
you making shit up.
You
That's
said-
not a
you
call
said
out.
Tank
Get the
never
fuck
called
out of
him
here.
out. You said
You need a
Tank
contract,
never
man. You need
called,
a term
Devin
sheet.
out,
You need
and
some
I
sort of
proved that
money.
you were wrong.
Motherfucker,
Bill Haney said
Jermaine
Tank never
Ortiz
called
called
him
out
and I
Devin
proved
Haney
him
then.
wrong. Ness,
If
you
anybody
can't,
could
Ness, are
just
you gonna
call
give me
you
my
out
time or
on
not?
Twitter. No, I'm not. I already
Are
told you
you
that.
going
If
to
you
give me
can't
my
hear,
time or
I
not?
don't get you. I said no, I'm going to talk
Are you
over
going
you
to give
because
me
you're
my time or
lying.
not?
No, I'm going to talk over you
Are
because
you
you're
going?
lying.
You're going to talk over me because
I'm
I
going to
intimidate you
talk
with the
over
truth.
you because you're
You know what I
lying.
mean? Are you going to talk over
I'm
me because
going
you
to
don't
talk
want to
over
hear
you
it?
because you're
he
lying.
said he
No,
intimidates you
no,
with the
sir.
truth.
The truth is, Bill Haney has done some incredible things with Devin, but when it comes to saying that Tank never called
Here
him
he
out,
go
that's a
again.
lie.
We
Personally,
talking about Shakur, man. Get Tank.
Shakur
Won't you
next.
go somewhere
Personally, Shakur just came up to
and take
135,
pictures of
and he
Tank,
should
man?
wait
You
his
like a
time.
weirdo, man.
Nash, you only talk over me because you know I tell
Man,
the truth.
get out of here. The bell about
Okay?
to ring,
That's
man.
what
You're
it is.
done.
Yeah, of course the bell called about the ring because I'm
There it
telling the
is.
truth and
It's
you don't
over.
like when
It's
the truth
over, man.
is going against
It's
your
over.
way.
You get no truth to
Okay.
tell when you lie,
Check,
man. You
mate.
get no truth to tell when you lie, man. Like, let's think about his logic for 1 second.
Yo, he
Tank
saying
called him out.
checkmate.
Tank called him out because he said in an interview with Brian Custer, let's fight next. Okay. Now let's take a look at facts. How the fights get made. If that's all you got to do, Danny, well then Austin Trout called out everybody. Well then Islandri Laura been calling out Gennady Golovkin for 10 years. Well then Jamal Charlo called out Golovkin and called out Canelo and called out Benavidez and called out Demetrius Boo Andre.
So
Should I keep going?
CYP made a great comment, but I'm going to add to it. He said, a call-out is a call-out and an offer is an offer. Both exist.
No, they don't. No, they don't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Any and every B-side has called out everybody. It don't mean shit. It lands on deaf fucking ears. What do it matter that you calling somebody out if all you is a fucking B-side? Everybody. So Boots Ennis, he ain't call out Crawford? So this motherfucker running around calling people talking about checkmate? Go checkmate Crawford and Bomac. Oh, Boots called you out. Where the fuck the off at? No, Boots called you out.
Nah,
he said it after a post fight.
I hear what you're saying.
No, it's only for certain fighters. Motherfuckers know how to dick ride. He got Tank all in his mouth and it's like, bro. So everybody that grabs the mic after post fight, that means something. Now all of a sudden, that's a contract. That's a fight deal. But Bill is back. What up, Bill?
Hey, no, I want to drop a jewel so they'll know an example of what I did in the past, right? When I heard that Gary Russell, he wanted 1.5. I went to Eddie and I went to Dazn, right? And I put the money up, right? And I told them the money. They weren't sure. They said, "Oh, we don't want the money from Bill. The motherfucker might be Wood Nichols, right?" I had Eddie and also Chris Mannix from Dazn came out and said the money is real, right? And it's coming from Dazn, right? So the money, when I talked to Bob, right, the money is going to come from the network or it come from Bob. Now that's how the game works. That's how the business works, right? We all on the same page. Even if Shakur talks to them and it comes from Bob Arum, it comes from Top Rank, it's still the same thing. Is what I'm saying to everyone. You know, you have to as a team, you got to be on the same page. And when Dazn and Eddie and we were on the same page with offering Gary Russell the fight. If Bob Arum said, "Sit down, young man," you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this. Then the money would have went over there to Shakur, or the money would have went to whoever that it would have been on the table that they would have agreed that they were going to put up the money for. You see what I'm saying? So it's no slight towards anybody. Maybe I just know a little bit about the business, right? And I'm just coming on and giving the people the truth. I know what they want to hear, but I got to tell them the truth, right? It's easy for me to say and keep saying about the fight, but I'm saying nothing is happening behind the scenes. That doesn't mean that the fight ain't going to be made and it ain't gonna happen. I just said that I did my part. You know what I mean? I did my part by asking Bob, what's happening, and the attorneys over there too. So, you know.
Nah, no worries, Bill. We just going back and forth. You got people assuming that because someone says in an interview that they want to fight someone, that's a call out. And I see It's just, a lot of people change their energy. So I like to use Deontay Wilder because he's such a polarizing figure. He usually has a lot of the same fans as other people. So you use him as an example. If Devin is ducking and Shakur is calling out and Tank is calling out because they said this in an interview, right? Well, then Deontay Wilder ducked Dillian White. I mean, his entire career, because Dillian White was on Instagram and on every post-fight interview asking for a fight with Deontay Wilder. Many people call people out. To me, that doesn't mean anything. You need a contract. You need a term sheet, something to make it real. Any B-side can win a fight, grab a mic, and call someone out. Reese Alim. I guess Stephen Fulton is ducking Reese Alim because Reese Alim has been calling out Stephen Fulton his entire career. But we need to keep that same energy. If Devin is ducking Tank because Tank said in a Brian Custer interview that he's next and Devin never sent the contract, well then Stephen Fulton is a duck too.
Hey, you guys have a good one. I'll jump back in the chat. I'm always watching. I'm always a supporter of all these YouTube content creators that's doing a hell of a job pushing this game forward. You're not doing anything wrong. Everybody has their favorite fighter. They have guys that support their channel. They have people that they support. Right? We started on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see me out supporting on YouTube because y'all did the entire YouTube community did the world for us. So I feel compelled if to jump on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how we started, man. So I appreciate you guys, man. Continue doing your thing. All right. Have a great day.
Appreciate the time as always.